Hello, my friends. It's that time of the week again. Yes, another edition of Kiddies Special with Ayamama.
My family.
Hi, my friends.
The Vandy Christian Network introduces
Kiddies Special. Kiddies Special is all about us, but not only for us.
It's for you, our parents, our neighbors, everyone.
Kiddies Special is presented by our very own
Ayamama, mother of children.
Ayamama not only makes our voices to be heard,
but to learn the ways of the Lord.
To stay connected, share your thoughts and talents right to vandychristiannetwork@gmail.com.
Join VCN's YouTube channel for Kiddies Special on Sunday starting this September with
Ayamama, mother of children,
and let's glow.
Hello, my dear friends. I cannot say little ones because I know now it's become a family treat for us to be together. So hello, parents. Hello, my school-going friends. Hello, my teenagers. And oh yes, my little toddlers, love you all. Ayamama, mother of children, is back again today. And part of like everything surrounds training up a child. And so today, I want to focus on personal hygiene. It's a subject that people generally talk about, like your parents will tell you about it. But then there are other little tidbits I want to add in there that maybe some of you do know. And it's always good to pass on the information, right? You know, it's like the storytelling. You pass it on from generation to generation, so it doesn't die out. But sometimes people make it even better than it was before. Stay tuned. Ayamama will be right back. At Patient-Centered Home Health Care, we believe that the patient is the center of the care we provide. You want the best for those you love? So do we. Contact us on 571-317-7981 or visit our website patientcenteredhhc.com. We are talking today about personal hygiene. You know, you've noticed how good you feel when you're all cleaned up, you put on, clean clothes, you brush your hair or you braid your hair, and you're looking good, you're feeling good, and you feel even lighter, right? It's like, oh, I can move much better now. I don't have to be scratching myself. I don't have to feel restless. I don't have to be sweaty. I can also have time to have a little bite of something before, like, going to bed, or when I wake up in the morning, before I go to school, depending on what time of the day you're really having that break. When you do feel fresh, that means you take a little bath, right? Well, we still use the old word, well, I do, saying bath, because in my days, there was a bathtub, and we used to take a bath. Nowadays, well, some of us take a shower, and some of us we love to use a little bucket of water, and we actually do take a good scrub bath, right? Okay, so today, as I said, we are going to talk a little bit about personal hygiene. We're talking about our mouth, our teeth, our hair, our ears, our hands, our feet, and our nails. Yes, I cut my nails today so that we are all together in this, okay? All right, the first thing that we're talking about is our skin. Our skin plays a very important role in helping the body to work properly, because it protects every tissue and organ that is in our body. It allows us to feel I can touch myself. If you do have a sense of touch, okay, you will feel the pain, the pinch, sometimes, or whether something hits you, or when you're itching, okay? Well, what happens is this allows us that our body absorbs the vitamin D, which is needed for strong, healthy bones. All right? So the skin acts like a filter for our body. So our skin is like our body armor. It protects us. It keeps all the bacteria from getting into our body through our skin. Okay? So that's one very important thing that it does. And another thing that it actually does, it helps us to regulate, it helps to regulate the temperature on our bodies. Especially like when it's hot, we're sweaty, and, it comes through the pores of our skin. And then the sweat will evaporate and it cools down the body. And then when we're cold, and then we say, oh, we have goosebumps, you see on the skin. That means the skin is contracting itself and it's giving you goosebumps. And these goosebumps help you to keep yourself warm. It shuts out a little bit of cold. And talking of cold, for those in the temperate climates, very soon the winter will be around and it's going to be really cold. But I'll give you a little bit of a tidbit about something to help keep you warm, okay? I'll be talking about that soon. So now we're going into, as we talked about the skin protecting us and try to keep us when we're sweaty, cool us down, when it's cold to keep us warm a little bit, with the goosebumps and things. And then, of course, the only way we can make the skin be effective is by taking a bath or washing our bodies. All right. So when we wash our bodies, it will take out the dirt, will take out the sweat and the bacteria, and then removed from the skin surface. And so the best way to take a bath or to take a shower or to really wash ourselves is to use mild soap. Some of you have sensitive skin. You cannot use soap that has odor or soap that has too much of acid in it, as we'll say, it has too much of soda in it. So back home, I do not have the sample here. I do, but I don't have it here. We have what we call the African black soap. It's antibacterial. I just love it. It is so smooth when you're using it. The only thing about black soap is because you call it, it's black soap. And then because when you use it in its original form, it leaves this black, spots around where you're taking your shower or where you're taking your bath. So it makes it look a bit dark, or you darken your sponge that you're using or your washcloth. But I'll tell you one thing that black soap does, it makes you feel good. I just love it. I love it in its natural form. And so black soap is available everywhere. Okay? So when I'm talking to you, I'm not just talking to you because I am where I am now. I am talking to you because you are where you are watching me today. So black soap is available on the local market. And if you are in the Western world, it's available in stores. You will see a lot of products that has black soap, African black soap as they call it. It doesn't have any smell. What I used to do back home is that I would get a container, like an old pot or something. I will heat it up, melt it down, and mix it with, some nice aroma body wash that I would have, or something just to make it, smell good. And I'll pour it, because it's so light, I'll pour it in a container and leave it to cool. And then I'll be able to use it. And then I'll have a little bit of odor in there. Okay? Another one that I love to talk to you about, which is, I love this one. It's not only, they use it now in the mix it in products when you're taking a bath, but if you do have the original one, that's why I said, if you are in the temperate climates, I want to tell you about this. This is my go-to body cream. Okay? And it's called shea butter. Shea butter actually comes from the tree. It's like a fruit, like the seeds, and it's a long process. That's another day's program that I will go into details about shea butter. But I'll tell you one thing's for sure. Shea butter is good. We use it back home even when babies are born, and they use the shea butter. This one is already mixed. It's melted down, mixed with coconut oil. And so you use it. It's so light, I use it. I call it my go-to cream. Because when I use the shea butter on my skin, it keeps me warm. It protects my skin, okay? It doesn't make me get ashy or dry, especially during the winter seasons. But you know where it doesn't work? On your face. I've tried it. It didn't work. Yes, it dries it up very fast, but it will keep you warm inside. If you have a cold, if you're down with a cold, you have a fever, you have a flu, well, it's good that your mommy and daddy or even the adults can do it. They will apply a little bit on the hands, and I normally do it right at the nook of my neck, okay? Right at the base of my neck here and on the sides. You use it on babies to keep them warm. We use it on younger people, use it on even adults. And it is so medicinal that even people that have light, mild arthritis normally apply to the joints as well. It's soothing. It's just so special. And that is the shea butter. So it's a go-to. If you have the original one, it's just as good as trying to get the one that has been done in the, like you have it in your, as I said, you have it in your soap or you have it in your body cream, but it's also good to get the original shea butter, especially when the cold weather is coming. Okay? All right. I will take a little break and we'll be right back.
Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui. J'ai marché, marché, personne, personne. J'ai tourné, tourné, personne, personne. J'ai fouillé, fouillé. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a personne qui soit comme Jésus. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui. J'ai marché, marché, personne, personne. J'ai tourné, tourné, personne, personne. J'ai fouillé, fouillé. Il n'y a vraiment personne comme lui.
And now I'm going to talk to you about the ears. You know, it is strange that somebody said that the ears don't grow. You know, that is true, right? It doesn't really grow. But it is so important that we keep the ears clean, but not too clean. I'll explain why I am saying this. I am no medical person, okay? But this is just my personal experience and what I learned growing up. Because you don't want water to get into your ears, because your ears have access to go right into your brains. So one thing we love doing is picking in our ears, either with a hairpin. One thing we love doing is picking our ears, either with hairpin or cotton swabs or feathers. Ooh, that is soothing. Yes, it's nice, but you know, it's not good, because when we're doing it, we are pushing the wax further and further into our ears. Well, when we were growing up, there was a product that was called Lion's Ointment, and we knew that if you had the French would say furong, like you had a little popping up under your arm or something, we'll use the wax on my ears, and you pop it in there and it disappears in less than 24 hours. Try it. Well, it worked for us because we were growing up with that. So that's why I said it's going to be a little bit of interesting of personal hygiene that we'll be doing today, because we're going to look at all aspects of it. But definitely, please stop picking those ears with the cotton swabs, okay? Go get somebody to do it for you. As mom, there are other products that you can use for your ears. And of course, when you're having your bath, okay, make sure you don't have water in your ears. Always wipe it out, and try to put the pressure and get it out there, because you don't want something to happen to you. Okay? All right. Now, the one thing that is so important nowadays, very important, is the washing of our hands. You see, when we eat, we use our hands, right? The food is in our hand. When we are talking, we have a tendency of using our hands on our face, on our bodies, and we're touching people. And now with the COVID, we have to be very extra cautious. We've been taught since we're little about washing our hands before and after eating. And now we're adding also, when we go out, we come back in, we wash our hands. And we know the process, right? Because you have to sing, like you'll be singing happy birthday, or you sing twinkle twinkle little star twice, and that's will be the 20 seconds hand wash. You thoroughly wash your hands thoroughly, and just don't stop there. Really go up, because you touch around, you move around a lot. So wash your hands as often as possible, and then you rinse it with running water. The longer you wash your hands, the more germs will be washed away. If soap is not available, well, everywhere now we do find alcohol-based hand sanitizers. That could be a good replacement. But if you can't have soap, use the soap and use it properly. And don't forget to clean between the nails, okay? And let's try to keep the hands off our face and our bodies as much as possible. Some people, as I mentioned, are allergic to soap. So if you're allergic to perfumed soap or something like that, use some kind of cleansing cream or whatever, or as you said, the alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Don't water it down. Don't use the watered down version, because if your hands are not clean, you might just contaminate yourself. Okay? Remember, when we were little, they used to tell us with hands we transmit a lot of germs. I'll be right back.
Hello, I am Derica Elizabeth Melvina Atererobo. I like to play the trumpet and watch Kiddies Special with Ayamama on the Valley Christian Network.
We're back. That was a sweet little break we took, right? A very short one, and I hope you love that clip. We're going to talk about special areas. And now, when we're talking about special areas, we know that, special areas can be where odors can build up. And one of those special areas are under the arms, another one between the legs, and that means the genital and the groin areas, okay? And then between the toes. Back to the old system that I learned. Growing up as a little girl, I was taught that the first deodorant or antiperspirant that is good for a young person, especially when you're approaching puberty and you start having sweats under your arm, and of course with the sweats comes the odors, the best thing to do is lime, right? It is found everywhere. All you have to do is get a piece of lime. You cut it into two. You have your parents cut it if you're too young to handle that knife. You cut it into two, all right? You use the half piece. Sometimes you can use it for 2 days before the lime gets rotten outside. But lime conserves the sweat. It protects the odor, it cuts off the odor, and it cuts off the sweat. So that's, I would say, is the first go-to for any young person who starts puberty. Use lime, okay? Because sometimes, one, you might not be able to start using deodorants early in age. Well, you don't want to take any risks. We don't know if it's cancerous or not, but it's better to go natural. And secondly, not all antiperspirants can be good for you at any age. I don't use a lot of brand products because they react to me, but this never does. So it is a good sample, a good example to start with. Start with a lime, cut it into two, save the half for another day, and after you're taking your bath or you're washing your body, you use the lime, like do your bird shakes a little bit, dry it up, and you're ready to go. Even as an adult, you never go wrong with the lime first because of perfume. It's not an antiperspirant. So you can also avoid, of course, the odors by frequently taking baths, and of course making sure you keep your private areas clean, because all of those too will allow and encourage bacteria, and especially between your toes. The rainy season, we love to play under the rain, and then there's the mud, and then we have all these little things growing in between our toes, and it pains. So keep between your toes, especially after taking your bath, wipe between your toes clean, and keep your private areas clean as well, okay? If you're at the age of puberty, you know what to do. Make sure you keep yourself hygienically clean. Especially, as they say, for girls, you should wipe from the front to the back after going to the bathroom, okay? And you also need to make sure you change your sanitary napkins or your tampons, especially when you're during your menstrual cycle. Okay? I hope these little tidbits are helping, because we're here to make you feel special. One thing I love doing is I love to smile. And so I'll come about the teeth. And it is said that regular cleaning of the teeth and mouth, it helps prevent decay and gum disease. Well, now we are advised, and of course I am now paying attention to that. We are actually advised to use soft Bristle toothbrush, okay, and fluoride toothpaste. On this toothbrush, it's written soft. Now they've taken off the market, well, most of the market, the hard toothbrush. I used to think that a hard one was better. No, I've damaged all the enamel on my teeth. So This is the medium. It's like almost hard. Don't use the medium anymore. Get rid of it. Use the soft, especially when you're younger and especially when you're getting older. Okay, use the soft toothbrush with any fluoride toothpaste. I cannot recommend a toothpaste. I'm not a dentist, I'm not a specialist, but use the soft toothbrush. It's better for your teeth. It's not to pull at your teeth. And we're taught, scrub your teeth. Don't forget the tongue. The tongue carries the odor. The tongue is where the food goes. The tongue carries most of the bacteria. So when it's close to the mouth, the odor comes up. And of course, the bacteria comes right back into your teeth after scrubbing them so well. So don't forget to scrub the tongue as well. But some people also do scrub the lips. You can do it, but not not with a medium or hard brush. Just use it lightly on your lips. If don't blister your lips, okay? All right. But another remedy is back home. We call it the African chewing stick. The chewing stick. It's actually called from a root called the licorice. Licorice or licorice root is best known for dental floss. Yes, we've been seeing people, especially if they'll put it in the mouth and they'll be there all day and they have such beautiful teeth. Yes, it's available everywhere. Look it up, search in the stores, especially the African stores. You'll get licorice, you can rub it. It's a good dental floss. It is so healing. It prevents gum disease. It soothes toothaches. It freshens your breath. And it also functions beautifully as an unusual decor, when you just prop it up on the side of your teeth. Yeah, just, and sometimes people will just throw them back into a jar. And then with a little bit of water, they sprout out with some beautiful flowers later on, or they can make it like decoration in the bathroom. Okay, so that's the chewing stick. That's your dental floss as well. And back home we used to even use charcoal. We use this charcoal and you rub it on your teeth and your teeth is like a teeth whitener. Don't swallow. Okay. Yeah, but if you have the dental floss, use the dental floss if you can. But licorice is also good if that's what you have. All right.
okorobịa dị mma ọ maka nsi bi ụwa I am that I am, there is no one like you, Papa, my great provider, Jesus, oh my Redeemer, Alpha Omega, there is no one like you, Chimo.
Immense bue, okwaki kanga bono. Immense bue, okwaki kanga kosara. Ebe kwedike, china sekbere. No one like you. and I'm willing to serve you. You can use me as you will. There is no one like you, Chimo.
You're the greatest, Shinekimo. You're the highest, Shinekimo. I bow before you, oh my Redeemer. No one like you. Hallelujah, Hosanna. Hallelujah, Hosanna. You remain the same. There is no one like you. Hallelujah, Hosanna. Hallelujah, Hosanna. You remain the same. There is no one like you.
Now I'm going to talk about the hair. The hair on your head is so special. It's what makes you you. It's unique. But please, it's as much as you can, do not share a comb with somebody else. Make sure you use yours because some people have head lice. So sharing the brushes or sharing your comb, your hair comb, can also spread head lice. So try to get yours, clean it regularly before and after using it, and also when you're taking a bath or something, like 2 or 3 times in the week, just give it a little bit of, little bit of soap in there so you keep all those regions clean as well. All right. Of course, don't forget when we talk about the nails, your fingernails and your toes, you keep them clean. Keep them clean. Keep those nails short, especially now, with the COVID, we're taught not to, be very careful and cautious. If you have to keep your nails, that's nice, but always try to keep them clean as much as possible. And before I close, I'd just like to give you one more thing. You remember, we always mask up. Because we're wearing the masks more often now, this is a double layered mask, okay? This is a cloth mask. If you have the surgical ones, it's no problem. Always make sure because of the COVID you're wearing a mask. And because we're wearing a mask throughout most parts of the day, we don't exhale enough air. So instead of just brushing your mouth twice a day, maybe we'll need to add one more to it. But always try to keep your mouth as fresh as possible when you go home, because you have to breathe through the mask all day. Don't forget the mask. Always mask up. Don't forget to wash the hands. And don't forget, that's your new body. And don't forget your shea butter as well. I hope I've shared enough information with you today on personal hygiene. And I also want to do a special mention to say that some of the other information also I combined in this. I did get from the revised version of copyright version of 1981 of the Nationwide Children's Hospital. This has been an Ayamama special program, Kiddies Special, on the Vandy Christian Network. I do hope you enjoyed today's program. As usual, send us a line, vandychristiannetwork@gmail.com. Send us your comments, send us your thoughts, send me even what you want me to talk about. Or if you write poems or write stories or act plays, or you do something special that you want us to know about, you're more than welcome. It's for you, it's for everybody, it's for all ages. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you again shortly. Bye-bye.
Hello, my family.
Hi, my friend.
The Vandy Vandy Christian Network introduces
Kiddies Special. Kiddies Special is all about us, but not only for us.
It's for you, our parents, our neighbors, everyone.
Kiddies Special is presented by our very own
Ayamama, mother of children,
Ayamama not only makes our voices to be heard,
but to learn the ways of the Lord.
to stay connected, share your thoughts and talents right to vandychristiannetwork@gmail.com.
Join VCN's YouTube channel for Kiddies Special on Sunday starting this September with
Ayamama, mother of children.
And let's glow.
Hello, I am Pastor David Vandy, the founder of the Vandy Christian Network. VCN, the Vandy Christian Network, has a vision to bring the gospel truth to all via the internet, the radio, and television with a focus on social values, faith, restoration, health, and understanding the Bible in the simplest possible way.
The concept of faith, that even nothing happens, you still trust God.
VCN has a 24-hour radio emission featuring gospel artists from across the continent. Their YouTube are specially designed programs for all audience size, age, and type. The Encounter, The Word, Time for Tea, Cheche Pole, A Walk Through the Scriptures, Kiddies Street, just to name a few. So, I want you to be a part of this happy family. Join VCN or Vandy Christian Network on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. VCN is your go-to channel.